Hi, my name is Bahumi Mhlongo. My experience at the deep it's not what I expected, but it was everything I needed. It was exactly that. It was super, super deep. I think I really got to come into being, just to truly just release and be my full self in the presence of God. And man, did he show up. It was a beautiful experience. I think it's a retreat that is much needed in everyone's spiritual journey. You really do dig deep. It's very emotional, but it's also very just liberating. So the baptism of the Holy Spirit, I think that's the experience I did not anticipate to turn out the way that it did. I don't know what to think, but I know that I was overthinking. I'd always overthought, my spiritual experiences. It would be very difficult for me to really just shut my mind and really just be. And I think apostles, journeying us into it and explaining, and getting us into that mode really allowed for me to experience the Holy Spirit as the way that I did. I really can't explain it, but it definitely was different to many experiences that I've had. Yeah, I mean, I can't even think about how I was. Like I just was, and then the utterances started coming, and it was just beautiful. My entire experience here, even leading up to the baptism, was me just. I honestly feel as though the Holy Spirit was just lifting off all of these heavy weights, from the many lessons that we'd receive and us going to the altar and leaving everything at the altar, and then to the very last activity, so to speak, which was the baptism. I think I really not just felt, but really believed that I was a child of God. And I think my experience, of the baptism and then afterwards was just that exhilarating excitement. I couldn't help myself. I actually had to try to contain myself so I don't just start swimming up and down the pool and, everyone thinks I'm crazy. But I really was. And I think I really am crazy for the Lord now. Like, I knew him, but now I realized that I didn't know him as much as I do now. And it's just a freeing feeling to know that you can be yourself, with the Lord. I was just super excited to have that experience. So I couldn't contain myself. People should definitely come to SOC because, man, the manifestation of the Holy Spirit in this place is it's thick. He really is thick. It's amazing. There's great freedom. You're just free to be yourself, and you present yourself, at the feet of God, and you let him do the change in you.